Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Invincible Mind show. This is episode number 3. I'm Scott Jackson, your host, master coach, and trainer. Wow, what a really amazing week. We just wrapped up last weekend or Sunday with our hypnosis masters training, which was a new way we developed delivering our hypnosis work and trainings. And first time we rolled it out, and it was incredible. Epic results, incredible experience for all of us. So been an incredible weekend and start to a great week. This week started off really well. Before we dig into the show tonight, what we're going to talk about, if you haven't yet, make sure you go over to nlpfreedom.com/masterclass and sign up for our free masterclass that we're doing tomorrow night, October the 1st, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. nlpfreedom.com/masterclass, where I'm going to teach you my top 5 neurohacking blueprint, for that I use to grow the business by over 160% this year in 6 months during a global lockdown, during a pandemic, compared to the whole 12 months of last year. How I closed a deal with my beautiful girlfriend and the woman that I love, as well as was able to travel around the country in an RV for about 7,000 miles, all during the last 6 months of our new reality. All right. Yeah, go over and sign up because it's going to be awesome. We're going to have fun. I'm super excited about it, and we're going to deliver you a ton of value and a bunch of really cool neuro hacks that you can use to be able to produce the results you want rapidly in your business, in your life, in your relationships. All right. So here's what I want to talk to you guys about today. I had a question for you. Do you ever avoid doing the things you know you should do, even when you know they'll benefit you and others, if you were to do those things? Come on, raise your hand if you avoid, or drop a 1 below in the comments if you avoid doing the things you know you should do, even though that would benefit you to do them and possibly benefit others in your life. I certainly, I get it, right? I get it. And here's the thing about our brains, you guys. Oftentimes when we are avoiding something, it's because we're scared of something, right? We're scared of something, or it's uncomfortable to do it, or it's outside of the comfort zone. So if you got like this, imagine a comfort zone. Imagine that you've got like a bubble around you, and that bubble inside it is everything the way you do it. Your whole life, your whole reality exists within that. And I call that the comfort zone, or the gray zone. But outside of that are your dreams, your aspirations, your wishes, your hopes, your prayers, all the things that you want are outside of it. And to get beyond the comfort zone, then one must be uncomfortable. And I know you've probably heard it before, like get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? Well, easier said than done for many folks. And I certainly can relate. And we're developing invincible minds here, right? So if we're going to develop an invincible mind, then we probably should be able to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So back to the brain. Did you know that when we were in the hunter-gatherer, kind of the first stage of humanity, that there were many threats in the physical environment? So our brains developed in such a way to protect us and keep us safe in the event of potential danger, fatal, life-threatening danger, which was obviously much more readily available back during these times from nature and all types of things. But our brains have evolved, from this place. But in this original development of our brains, then our brains were designed to keep us safe. And just like if you hear a loud noise, you jump, or your car, you're close to the edge of a sidewalk and a bus comes by. What do? You jump back, right? That's that part of your brain that keeps you safe in those instances. Well, here's the thing now and how it impacts us in a negative way, because when it comes to doing the things you avoid, right? Like maybe you avoid going to the gym, or you avoid taking on that nutritional plan, or you avoid shooting a Facebook Live, or you avoid going for that business opportunity, or you avoid taking that training that you know will help you, or developing those skills that you know will help you go to the next level because it's uncomfortable. Here's the thing. The same part of the brain that developed in us early on in the early stages of humanity to keep us safe from the environment and from physical threat is the same part of the brain that goes off and alerts us when we're getting uncomfortable in our life. And when we're going for something that's outside of the comfort zone, that same thing triggers, and we will tend to, we can certainly, shut down or shrink from that. Now, the ways that we do that are things like just different avoidance strategies, oh, I'll get to it later, procrastinating on it, or, raise your hand if you ever procrastinate, drop a two below if you like to do procrastination, or you know what I mean by like you just do it, sometimes. Or maybe it's like checking out, watching TV, or, going and getting on your phone and surfing and doing whatever, right? Or scrolling on your phone. All of these are ways that we avoid doing the things that we know we need to do to benefit ourselves and others. So, but here's the thing, there's a cost with it, right? I think that the more we do that over a longer timeline, then the more that adds up to missing opportunities and missing the great opportunities for growth that inherently would be on your path should you choose to continue to go beyond your comfort zone on a regular basis. And here's the thing, the universe responds to our commitment to go for things, right? The universe responds when we move forward in courage. The universe responds to support us. When we stay small because of fear, discomfort, anxiety, worry, those type of things, then the universe also responds to support that. So then we have to start thinking about the cost, don't we? Like I like to think about the cost of things. Like, what's the cost of me continuing to do this thing? Or what's the cost of me not doing that thing? So like, what's the cost of me not going to the gym and working out and eating properly over the course of the next 5 years or 10 years or 15 years or 20 years? Well, the cost would be massive in mobility and in health and respiratory health and cardiovascular health. So which theoretically then means a shorter lifespan and a lower quality of life later on in life. So that's a big cost, right? Well, what if you've got an opportunity to, like, for example, let's say you could stop working for somebody and create your own business. Maybe you could create an impact-focused business where you're coaching or consulting or speaking or doing something to impact the world in a positive way. And somehow your message, the thing you have to say, the thing that's going to come from you is going to help thousands or tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of people, even tens and hundreds of millions of people. Yet, because of the necessary discomfort, the discomfort that will be there in you actually getting outside of your comfort zone, to go for what you want and to go get the training or go get the new skills that you need to create your own business and your own mission. If you avoid that, then how many people don't get to hear what you had to share? How many people don't get the gift of what you have to offer? That's a big cost. What if you don't have the abundance that was there for you, that the universe wanted to respond to you with? The abundance, not only in money, of course, in money, so you have the wealth that you want, but also the abundance of health and love and relationships and all the things, and travel and experiences in your life and connections and impact, like all of those things that could be so valuable to you. The universe wouldn't give them to you because you just chose to avoid. So I got real with myself about something earlier, and just yesterday, actually, I because part of developing, and I want you guys to think about this, part of developing and cultivating your invincible mind is you need to be willing to look at the things that you're doing that don't support you, right? Look at the things that you're maybe scared of, or that you aren't willing to deal with, or the things you're avoiding or procrastinating. You really should look at those things, because that will give you, that will give you the information, that will give you a window in to blind spots, into places where you haven't been willing yet to make the change that's necessary in those areas. So I pay attention, and I like to think I have self-awareness. So I have awareness of when I'm doing something that is hard for me, or I don't like doing. I pause and really explore what's really going on with that, or I will eventually anyways, right? That's part of the pursuit of, if there's something, and here's a great way of knowing, if you say you're going to do something and you keep not doing it, that thing you say you're going to do that you don't do is something for you to look at. What do you keep saying you're going to do it for and not do it? And that was the thing with me, was shooting Facebook Lives. And like, I'm sure I come on here in the Invincible Mind show. I love being here with you and doing this. And it's for whatever reason, it's great. And I love it. And I'm excited about it and motivated to do it. Yet there's other times when I need to do Facebook Lives for marketing purposes, or I have something I want to share. And it's like, I just need to jump on the camera and shoot a Facebook Live. And you know what? You know what I did, what I used to do? Up until just yesterday when I decided to change it, I would avoid those. I mean, probably 8 times out of 10, I'd find a reason not to do it. And then I would just keep that to myself and not tell anybody. And finally, yesterday, I started thinking about it and I said, you know what? Because I wanted to shoot a live, and I came up against this resistance, and I came up against this fear, right? And it was really this discomfort that I had. And I was like, man, what am I doing? What's really going on inside me? And so I started to observe it and become aware of it. And I as I looked at it, I realized I had a story around it, right? Like, well, just going spontaneous, I need more preparation. I can't do that. Or, I don't really do that. I had another story. Oh, I don't really do this whole marketing thing from Facebook Live. And then I was like, dude, you know what, it hit me when I was thinking about this? It hit me, man, we aren't, and I've thought about this before, but it came like front and center right then. I was like, man, it's not like we come out of the womb and we're excellent at the things we become excellent at in life, right? We become excellent at life at the things we're excellent at because we commit to them, and because we practice and we do them and we repeat, we wash, rinse, repeat. We learn from our mistakes, we learn from the failures, and we get the feedback, and we continue to discipline ourselves and refine ourselves and our behavior and our activity so that we become excellent at something. This is how we achieve excellence. It's through practice, repetition, through focus, through honest self-analysis and inventory, then re-implementation, right? Re-implementation until we produce excellence. And I thought, wow, I want to become excellent at doing Facebook Lives. I want to become completely courageous at doing Facebook Lives, because you know what? Here's what I thought about too. It's bigger than me, and I was being small in that, and I was playing small in that, and that was not being invincible, and I'm not willing. And once I got that, I went, no, that's got to change right now, and it's going to change right now. So you know what I did? I jumped on the Facebook Live. I got honest about that. I was vulnerable about that. I took ownership of that, and I committed to do 90 Facebook Lives in 90 days. Do I want to? No. Part of me does, yeah, but you know why I want to? Because I'll produce the muscle, I'll build the muscle, I'll strengthen the muscle, and I'll become good, maybe even excellent at doing Facebook Lives over the course of those 90 days. But you know what? One thing will happen is I will blow out and destroy whatever that was within me that was limiting me, right? That's becoming invincible. Doesn't mean we're not facing adversity. Doesn't mean we're not coming up against our small things and our shadow stuff and our little liabilities within our thinking. It actually means developing an invincible mind actually means exactly that we are going to come up against those things, and we're going to take action to resolve them. We're going to go at them and be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself about what it is that you're thinking and how that's affecting your behavior. And then you have to be willing to change that. Then you develop a plan, and then you take action. And that's it. And then wash, rinse, repeat that action until you produce the behavior that you're committed to producing. And think about it. You're excellent at something or some things in your life. Whatever you're good at, you've become really good at in your life. You didn't start really good at it. You got really good at it by doing it and practicing it and doing it over and over again. So this is what I want for you guys to really think about. What's one thing in your life that you're avoiding? And I want this to be something that will have if you were to stop avoiding it and start doing it, would have a positive impact on your life and possibly even the lives of those around you. And when you when you decide what that is, I want you to drop it in the comments below, and I want you to drop a commitment as to what you're going to do. It maybe it's not right now when you're watching the live, maybe it's a little later. Maybe you need to come back and put it in the comments before, or put it in the comments below a little later, and that's fine. Just look, if you're willing to take this on, I think you'll be happy with the result. Because you know what's going to happen. You're going to push beyond the boundaries of your comfort zone. You're going to develop new skills, develop new muscle, and become a stronger, more powerful version of yourself. And you know what will happen? The universe will respond to that with love. It'll respond to that with new opportunity, new growth, new experience, and make you a better version of yourself, which is who you're, of course, committed to becoming. We all are. I mean, I have this fundamental belief in never-ending development, meaning there's no arrival place for me. Like you go to university, you go to school, there's a graduation place. You graduate, you arrive. No, there's no, in never-ending development on this journey of life, there's no graduation, right? There's only continued growth up, continue ascension up the mountain. And so that's awesome. So when you adopt that thinking, you can commit to continuing to develop yourself, knowing there's no, the journey is the destination, and there's no real getting off point. You just keep going and evolving to serve, you know, yourself, your family, your company, the people you're here to serve, and leave the impact and the mark in the world that you were brought here to leave. So that's it. So think about that. Pick something that will cause you to stretch, to stop avoiding it and lean into it and start taking action, and make a commitment to what that is, and then honor that commitment and take action, right? Honor that commitment and take action, because I think it will help you grow a lot, and you'll get a great deal of results from it, and you'll feel freaking awesome about yourself. You know why? Because you pushed beyond your comfort zone, and that means you became stronger, more powerful, more capable, more excellent in who you are. Therefore, continuing to develop your invincible mind. All right. Have an amazing night, you guys. Can't wait to connect with you again soon. And also tomorrow, nlpfreedom.com/masterclass, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Sign up for my top 5 neuro hacks, and I'll teach you those. We'll have a lot of fun there, and I want to share some really cool things with you in the master class. So nlpfreedom.com/masterclass. Go sign up now. See you there. All right. Take care. Bye.